So we got the new single today from Eminem, Tobey, and it features Big Sean and Babytron. And when I first heard about the features, Big Sean, I was like, well, it'll probably be fine. Babytron, I didn't know anything about, so I looked him up, and I don't know if maybe I listened to the wrong songs or what, but I wasn't really looking forward to it. And I was like, well, maybe if Babytron just does like the hook, maybe it'll be fine. Listening to this song, I thought he did great. I thought the features did great. I was shocked by Babytron. I really was. It makes me think that I just listened to the wrong songs or something. I don't know. It feels like he really like made sure that he was fit for an Eminem track. And which I say that, but there's some interesting things about that. So I'll get to that later, but I at first didn't really jive with the song that much. And overall, I'm kind of shocked that it's the single. After I listened to it like once, and then I took like a long break. I was doing something else, and I listened to it again, and I instantly was jiving with it. And now I've listened to it about probably 7 times, and I actually really like it. I don't like it as much as Houdini, but I really like it. When I first heard it, it was one of those things where I was like, well, I'll probably really like it in the album, but I don't think this is going to be like one of my go-to songs. It's interesting that it's a single because I've seen people on the subreddit talk about how they're kind of surprised that it's a single. And then some people were talking about how, and this is what I was saying I was going to get to later, that this originally wasn't supposed to be an Eminem song. It was supposed to be a Big Sean song because people have been talking about how it feels like Eminem is a feature on his own song. I don't really care about that. Like that doesn't bother me. Like the way the song is set up where Eminem's at the end, I don't know. It doesn't bug me. I think some people were kind of annoyed that it just felt more like Eminem was a feature on his own song. But for me, I didn't care. I thought it was fine. I don't necessarily feel that way, but if this really was originally supposed to be a Big Sean song, then I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's any merit to that. That's just something I read on the subreddit. But either way, I do like this song. I'm just surprised that it's a single. That I am surprised by. This doesn't really feel like a single song. Like I said, in the album, I think it's fine. And I've already been jiving to it. My girlfriend liked it right away. She just instantly got into it. For me, not so much. And I'm a huge Eminem fan. And for her, she's like just kind of a fan. So I thought it was interesting that for me, I really just didn't jive with it at first. But I really do like the song. I just don't like it as much as Houdini, but who cares? But in terms of a single, I am surprised that this is picked for the single. And I was actually joking with one of my friends because I was like, because Eminem always ends up doing something where he ends up getting annoyed later. So with, I always forget the name of it, Revival. With that album, he really felt that releasing the track list, people were already judging it, and that affected how people felt about the album. And then he talked about that later on in songs. I feel like this, like, maybe it won't get to that level, but I feel like I was joking around with my friend that I could already picture him being like, oh, Tobey shouldn't have been a single, F you. Like, I feel like that, I don't know. It just feels like one of those things where it's like, Eminem is amazing, but there's always this like random thing that happens where it's like, what? Like people didn't jive with that or people didn't like this. So I don't know. I don't know how big that's going to be. I'm curious to see how well the music video does because it's going to be, I believe it's being done by Lyrical Lemonade. So those music videos, some of them have been gigantic. So I'm curious to see how the music video goes because, I mean, the music video always gets more views than just the song. But yeah, overall, it's interesting to me that it's one of the singles. I wonder if there'll be one more single before the album comes out because we've got this Friday, the music video, and then next Friday, the album. So I wonder if maybe a single will come out the day the album comes out or, well, yeah, because I think he did that with Recovery. Yeah, he did. The Recovery came out June 18th and Love the Way You Lie came out June 18th. So he's done it before. So maybe, I don't know when the music video came out for that though. Jeez, Love the Way You Lie has 2.8 billion views. Jeez, crow. No, the music video came out later. So I don't know. It could still be released as a single. I'm just thinking like times are different now. So, I mean, with streaming services, I feel like an audio single, like I don't really know where that gets sent. So maybe a music video that day. Maybe. I kind of doubt that, but I don't know. Either way, Tobey's a cool song. I'm just surprised that it's a single, but I don't really care. I'm just excited for the entire album, honestly. And this doesn't change my opinion on the album. I think Eminem albums always have songs that kind of vary on how they are. Like, I'm not expecting every song to sound like Houdini. I just didn't really expect this type of song as a single. That's all. But either way, I like the song, and I'm so excited for the album. Let me know what you think of the song in the comments down below, and take care.